Hey ghouls, Terra Krueger, the sweetest psychopath you'll ever meet, and welcome back to my channel. Hey ghouls, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you a different type of video. I kind of wanted to do like a recap over this season of Dragula. It's one of my new favorite like drag competition shows, and I thought it'd be cool to do a look based off their main challenge of the week and kind of go over my thoughts and opinions on what I thought of the episode. So like I said, it's based off my opinions. So if I say something about a queen that I don't like that you may like, don't take it up the ass. It's just an opinion. So this week's main challenge look was a supervillain. So I did go ahead and create like a Two-Face look. Two-Face from the old cartoon was actually one of my favorite villains ever, just because I was always obsessed with the way he looked. And I'm gonna say it now, I actually hate the way the blue came out. I usually use Mirror on Paradise paints to like do colors on my face, and it looks so much smoother and prettier. I actually just used the Makeup Forever Flash palette, set it with some powders, but I feel like it's moving all over and making everything look a bit crazy. So I apologize for that. It'll look better the next time, I promise. So if you've never seen Dragula, you're totally missing out. We're already on season 3 of this amazing series, and it is starring the Boulet brothers and their search for the world's next drag super monster. I'm really excited about this season to start because honestly, I haven't even been this excited about like Drag Race since like maybe season 5 or 6. Yeah, the past few seasons of Drag Race have been kind of just like whatever. I watch it out of kind of like habit, and I kind of get into it. Like honestly, my favorite part of like Drag Race now is like the lip syncs. Everything else is kind of just like eh. Like even with this last season, this season like of Drag Race, I really did not care for like any of the girls. Like it took me a long time to finally like have what's her face who won. I'm not even trying to be shady or funny. The bitch who won, Evie Oddly. It took me a while to even like her. Like right away everyone was like, oh, do you love her because she's all weird and spooky? And I was kind of like, she hasn't really stood out to me, but eventually I did like her. I did like Scarlet Envy also. But anyways, let's stop talking about that dead ass show and talk about the new fucking even better show, Dragula. So Dragula is more of an alternative, actually open to a lot more like performers. Like the reason I like Dragula so much too is that every time the season starts, you're always so excited to see like what different type of queens you're getting. With Drag Race lately, like the past few seasons, like I said, it's been your basic ass twinks in drag with no body and the same fucking makeup again and again every season, and it's just kind of like boring, the same old bullshit. With Dragula, you get so much more because it's so many different types of drag, and I'm actually excited that we have a drag king. To be totally honest, like drag kings are not usually my like cup of tea. Especially, well, for the most part, the ones I've seen here have always been kind of just like lame and like just boring. They honestly just look like little cholos like dancing here, like for the ones I used to see years ago. I haven't seen the drag king here in a long time actually. But with London Cider, like bitch, she wears like this whole like Mega Man bodysuit, like her makeup spheres, like the way he just, I don't know. I'm actually really excited about London Cider. Like he's one of my favorites this season so far. I'm just so interested in what he's doing. And bitch, can we just start off how they had to fucking already do like a mini challenge that decided they stay or left, and London Cider had to pull the short straw out of that and eat live spiders? I honestly said I would have done the same. For like if I ever get on Dragula, I think the hardest part for me would be eating anything gross, especially spiders, because I love spiders. There's one behind me right here. So eating a spider for me is kind of like eating a puppy for a dog lover. Like, I love spiders too much, I don't want to eat them, but if it's going to get me coin... Oh yeah, can we talk about how they upped the fucking prize from like, what was it, $10,000 to $25,000 for the winner? I can only imagine what they're going to do for next season, especially how the popularity of the show keeps on growing, and it's just so much more fun because they're so like open to all these different types of drag performers. Not your, like I said, not your stereotypical like boring ass twink with no body type of drag. Like we're getting like fierce ass competitors. My favorites of the season have to be London Cider. I think he is absolutely amazing. Like Yoska, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's the little one who wears like the crazy mask and everything. I did get to meet him at this last DragCon, and he was so fierce. 2 days I saw him, he was wearing like this weird little like beetle look, and then he was wearing like a lobster look, and I just thought he was so fierce. And then someone someone I know that we were walking with spilled the tea, like, girl, he's on Dragula this season. So I kind of already knew that he was going to be on, and I was really excited to see him. So I'm like so happy that the season finally started, and the way he talked on the show and his personality, I can fuck with him. I really like him. I think he's really interesting, and I love that he's not just like a mask queen. Like, he can fucking paint. Like, when they were trying to, like, what's her face, Dahlia Black and Madeline Hatter were trying to read her for like, oh, you don't have enough makeup on to critique makeup or whatever. I was like, well, I've been following on my Instagram, and bitch, she can paint, just watch. Like Priscilla Chambers, when they did the Meet the Queens and she first came out with all the cigarettes on her face, she was giving me very Hedwig and the Angry Inch vibes, and I live for that. And also, Priscilla Chambers, as a boy, if you were to wipe those messy eyebrows off, he's pretty cute. I'd be down for him. Also, oh my god, Maxi Glamour. He is such a fucking hot boy. Like, he is cute as fuck. The girls this season are, let me see. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna name them all right here. There's Madeline Hatter, London Cider, Valencia, Priscilla Chambers, Yoska, Dahlia Black, Saint Lucia. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Hollow's Eve, Evie Destruction, Maxi Glamour, and Louisiana Purchase. So what I think about all the queens, like Madeline Hatter, she was cute, kind of a bit of an attitude, but you know, we'll see how she turns out the season. So far, she's kind of in the middle for me. She's there. I don't dislike her, but I'm not like really into her yet. London Cider, fucking love. His look was so amazing. That runway look. Oh, first of all, let's go back to Madeline Hatter. Her runway look was like cute, but it was kind of just like a black jumpsuit with some black shit on her face. Boring. But it was cute. London Cider, his fucking look like a male Ursula, and I was living for that. Like, I'm like, I just can't. I have a little girl crush on London Cider. And Valencia, her look was kind of like, eh. Her whole fucking I guess she's a vegan or vegetarian and saying that how the meat industry is the villain and whatever. It's like, you know, I'm all for people being what they are, but to like trash people who eat meat and whatever, that's just annoying to me. But her look was okay. It looked way too Lady Gaga for me, so I kind of wasn't too interested in it. The makeup was cute, but the whole meat suit was kind of like, also kind of reminded me of like a villain from like an episode of like Cow and Chicken or something. But Chambers, I really loved her fucking runway look. It was like that very punk, like dirty American, like mohawk. I was living for it. I'm gonna try to add pictures of everyone here as I talk about them so you can see what they came out with. And then Yoshka, oh my god. This bitch, for me, was definitely top 2, if not the fucking winner of this challenge. He came out looking some children's fairy tale story time villain. Like, it reminded me of that very like old school like Mickey Mouse cartoon type shit, and I thought he had the best look out there because it was like a whole look, and it wasn't just like a cute look with a jumpsuit, which honestly a lot of them just did. But so I thought Yasuo should have fucking won that challenge. He looked the best. He looked the most different. I was so impressed with it, and I was honestly shocked that he was just safe and not even in the top, because his look definitely was my favorite and should have been the winner in my opinion. And then Dahlia Black, her look was cute, but then again, it was a titty bib with a jumpsuit and some accessories and really cool makeup. I did have to give her that. The makeup was fucking fierce, but again, I was like, she won. Like, it was a jumpsuit with titties and some accessories. Like, it was cute, but it wasn't like the best of the night in my opinion, I think. So I was just a little like shocked that she actually won over like other people who I think even did a little better. But St. Lucia, definitely is the underdog this season. Like, right away when they're in the workroom, like talking after the whole like introduction, everyone kind of threw her under the bus for saying like, oh, I think you're gonna be the first one to go home. Your drag level just isn't up here with the rest of us. But I don't know. I'm really excited to see what she can do. Her looks on the runway was honestly a kind of forgettable for me. I did just only remember she had like this really cute like looking mask on, which is my favorite part of her look. It's not the only part, it's the only part of the look I remember. So I definitely think she has more to give. We'll just see with time in the next few episodes. Let's see if she can prove everyone wrong and if she's not just like there. And Hallow Eve, my god, girl. She was definitely one of the ones in the trailer for like the cast reveal who I saw and I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna fuck with her. She's really cool. I like her. And then her look was cute, but then she came out talking, and I instantly like have been turned off by Hallow Eve. Like, I get it. Like, everyone wants to be PC now. Everyone wants to like be so proper and whatever. But it's like 2019, and no one's allowed to make jokes or have like their own opinions unless it has to deal with a PC opinion. And I'm just telling you, like, that's not the way everyone thinks. Like, I have a dark sense of humor, and I make fun of everyone and everything. So just to like have to tiptoe, and the thing that really did it for me is when Priscilla Chambers is telling Dahlia Black that she thinks she's gonna go home first because she's fishy, and then she like fucking has to stop with this whole fucking. She's so against the term fish, like looking fish and being fishy, and something about hating that it's a term that has to do with periods and smelly vaginas or something. Like, bitch, it's been a fucking term forever. Like, shut the fuck up, get over it. Oh, her whole like, I identify as a post-binary fucking blah blah blah, and what the fuck does that even mean? It doesn't make sense. Stop making up terms to identify by. I don't get why people are so obsessed with labels and have to fucking name everything they aren't. Like, I don't know if she was trying to say like the whole term like, oh, judging by someone if they're pretty or not because they're fishy. And I'm like, no, fishy just means passable. Fishy doesn't mean pretty, it just means passable. So yeah, then her runway look, like the face thing she did with the whole like wires, that was cute. I did like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the bitch has some cute looks, and that's why I was so excited to see her until she opened. And you go from the neck down, and it was a sloppy jumpsuit again. So boring. And then Ava Destruction. You know what's crazy? I've heard a lot about Ava Destruction, so I know who she was because I've always heard rumors that she was on Drag Race, that she was gonna be like on season 1 or 2 of Dragula, and like she's really cool. I do like her looks. She's really fabulous, and I feel a lot of people were like very like fan favorite of Ava Destruction. And now that the show's come out, I feel like no one's really talked about her. Like, everyone's talking about like other queens, and I don't really hear that much about Eva Destruction. And I thought her runway was like really, really fierce. I love the whole neck piece and the arms and everything. She kind of looked like a crazy like acid trip Maleficent. I did really like her look, and she's a cute boy too. But I feel like I haven't really heard anyone talk about her since the show came out. I heard a lot about her before the show, but now that she's on the show, I feel like no one's really talking about her anymore. And I'm like, what happened? Like, she's fierce. Okay. And Maxi Glamour, he's such a cute boy. I really did love his like blue demon look. His runway, like I said, it was kind of like a mess. Like, he tried to put way too much different things together and it didn't come out that great. His makeup was cute, but other than that, like the outfit was kind of a mess. But I'm so glad he survived the extermination, so we get to see more of him later. And the last queen is Louisiana Purchase. Now, I know like a lot of people are like raving about her and so obsessed with her. And honestly, like, she seems okay, she seems funny. I still don't know how I'm feeling about her, although I can say she kind of reminds me of an older version of Max from Drag Race season whatever, because like her looks are cute, but she needs more makeup. I just feel like she could use a little more paint to like really bring her look out more, and it'd be really fun. But I'm gonna be a little shady. Her runway look kind of gave me very like ladyboy first time in drag, trying to be my tchotchke for Halloween. Her look just didn't really like measure up to everyone else, which is why she was in the bottom 3. But let's see what she could bring out in later seasons. See if she looks cute. I really am interested in seeing what Louisiana Purchase can do. Anyways, and the guest judges were Paul Jimenez. He's a comic book illustrator, I believe they said. He's done like Wonder Woman and other things. I'm not too familiar with comic books, honestly. He was a cutie. He was a really good judge. And then they brought Fifi O'Hara, kind of like this cosplay queen. I was like, oh, you mean that showgirl from 20 years ago? Honestly, with her look, she was a little kind of common looking. You think if you're gonna be a judge on like a show critiquing other drag queens, she could have like amped up her look a little more, especially since they're calling her like a cosplay queen and all this stuff. The Boulet brothers, their looks were cute. The first look that they came out in with their like long ponytails gave me very Ariana Grande zombie vibes, and I did love that. And then the fucking like little cages on their head for the final thing, I really like that look. I love a good head piece. So I'm honestly really excited for this season, Dragula season 3. I'm really excited to see like who I eventually end up liking, who becomes my favorite. Based off the first impression, I kind of have a set mind of like the 2 favorites so far, which is Yaska and London Cider. We'll see how my opinions change on everyone as the season goes on, but I'm so excited for this and can't wait for the next one. So I hope you guys are enjoying this recap. I'm gonna try to keep doing them every week. I'm gonna try to do it right after the episode premieres, like to film something, so I can keep up with them. Like I said, I'm busy because I work full time, I go to school full time, and I love doing YouTube, so I try to fit it in anywhere I can. So I'm either filming like super early, like in the morning, or super late at night. But I'm always trying to get a video out here just to keep up in appearance. But anyway, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's Tara_Krueger. I'll leave it down in the link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you girls in the next one.